Hi, I'm Nava Paskowitz Asner. I'm the founder of the Ed Asner Family Center. Did you know that we have counseling services here at the center? And our goal is to not send families away based on their ability to pay. This is my mental health director.
Hi, I'm Krissa Saad. I'm the licensed marriage family therapist, and we have availability for telehealth sessions. We also take insurance and private pay sliding scale. So please give me a call at 818-855-2199.
Take advantage of this wonderful opportunity. Call us today.
Hi everybody! Welcome back to another character drawing class with me, Avivah, your art director. I'm in Bikini Bottom. Isn't this awesome? Somehow I'm breathing underwater and I'm here to draw and have so much fun with you today. As you can see, I'm repping that SpongeBob. I don't know if you can see it from the Bubble Bowl. So today we're not drawing SpongeBob. If you joined us in some of our earlier classes, we have drawn SpongeBob when we were doing our Zoom classes. But today we are doing Mr. Krabs, the crusty Mr. Krabs. I think he's such an interesting character, so creative. Those long eyes, it's incredible. Obviously, crabs usually have long eyes, but they made him so perfect. So just jumping into what you're going to need today, if you're new to drawing with all of us, we are going to need paper, obviously, a nice pencil and eraser to sketch with. I use colored pencils for coloring in. You can use anything you want, anything you got at home. I got a good inky pen, and I actually went to that dollar Japanese store called Daiso the other day, and they have some really great cheap inky pens. If you are looking for cheap inky pens to really give your drawing a nice outline at the end, really finishes it off, gives it a nice clean look. But let's jump into it. He's kind of a detailed dude, right? Alrighty. So this is our Mr. Krabs today. Let's bring it real close to you guys. Good look. There he is in all of his red glory. And just a reminder, it's going to be kind of small once I put it down, but I do have a color key if you guys speed through faster than I do and to see his colors a little bit more precisely. But yeah, let's jump into it. Let's make sure all of our stuff's out of the way. You want a clear space, nice flat area. If you're working on a table with bumps, maybe get a nice book under it. And come draw with me. Let's have some fun. All right, so getting my pencil out. Our last few characters have been pretty straightforward. Literally, they've been looking straight forward at us, eyes locked on. But today we're doing kind of more of an angled Mr. Krabs. So make sure to make to make the left side of his body, I'd say a little bit smaller than the other side, a little bit more turned away, but I'll show you how to do that. No stress. Let's go step by step. Let's start with his eyes, okay? His eyes are just two nice, long and skinny ovals. They're curved slightly, so just follow with me here. I'm going to start about halfway on my paper here because he's got a very stout body. We don't need a lot of space. We're just going to do a nice curved line going up like that. And we're going to actually make two just like that. You don't need to curve them too much. I'd say this first one is a little bit straighter than the other one, actually. Okay, just like that. And then you want to make sure you have about 2 inches in between so you can curve that first line around and back down and making it super skinny at the bottom. And then I just end those two lines with a nice little curved line at the bottom there. It shows that his eye is round. So I see that my second line was not super close. So the way that your second eye, you're going to want to be pretty close to that first one and kind of following those lines up and making that same kind of fat on the top, skinnier on the bottom kind of eye here. and ending it with another curved line. Let me just bring that up there for you so you can see. Kind of looks like two little legs, skinnier on the bottom. All right. So now we got those eyes down. Let me just do these two little round circles in the middle here. Let's bring them down a little bit lower. You want them about halfway on these nice little weird shaped eyes that he's got. And I'm also going to color them in just so you can see where the darkness lies in our Mr. Krabs. Just like that. I'm not being super precise with my pencil because I will be going over it later in pen. And now let me ask you guys this. What the hoot are these, right? Like he's got three little oval shapes on the top of his eyes. I don't know a lot of crab anatomy. Crab anatomy. But I have no idea what those are. So if you know what these little eyebrow thingies are at the top, let me know. Write in the comments. I have no idea. So what I've done to start with the head here is I'm making a little line in the middle of the eyes. And I'm bringing my line down slightly on the sides. And I'm making those two lines a little bit diagonal. And then what I'm going to do on the right side here is I am going to make a little wiggly line like this. Crabs are very bumpy and pokey backs. That I know for sure. So we're going to do a little wiggly line here. And then, I guess speaking of wiggly lines, he's got this great nose. Let me bring it real close. It's kind of like a zigzaggy kind of situation here. So what I'm going to do is right underneath my left eye, even going like protruding out of his face. So I'm starting outside his face and starting my little zigzag. Zigzag, zigzag. And then the same kind of line underneath. And I'm not even connecting the end. So let me just bring that up to you here so you can see. I made a little zigzag nose. And now I'm going to bring this forehead line down. And then I'm also going, actually, before I continue on, I think I'm going to cut it off there and make his little collar here. And don't feel like you have to like fully follow along with me. You could also be looking at our original Krabs and go at your own pace, you know. I'm just here to help you out and make sure that you're not feeling a little bit stressed over some of these curves and turns. All right, so I am just making a nice rounded shape here at the bottom, kind of like a t-shirt collar. Actually, we forgot his mouth. So come to the edge here on the left, and we're going to just do a nice straight line across, and then curving it up slightly on the edge, and then a nice little line here to show his little cheek. That classic little cartoon smile. All right. So now that we got his face, he's a happy crab. We're going to make his little collar. So what I'm going to do is on this corner here, on this left corner of the collar, we're going to make one triangle, a skinny triangle, and then another wide triangle, just like the other one. And you have a nice little collar. He's in his work outfit, his boss uniform. And so now to bring just this line down here for his shirt. And then we've left this open here because this right arm is kind of in front of his body, right? So we're going to come in here and we're going to do a diagonal line going up, a nice little straight line going out. This is going to be his sleeve, okay? And we're going to connect those lines with a nice round backward C shape. And then a nice curved line in the middle there. So something like that for his sleeve. So this is why you need to be working with a pencil with a nice eraser, because we are going to erase about halfway through his sleeve here. Just a nice little spot. Very small, skinny arm he's got. So we're just going to come to where our little curved line is and go up and around and down. Got arms up, claws up, ready to make some money. All right. So here I just follow that top line. And now what I'm going to do for his claw is I'm going to just make a little curved one coming around here, and then another one coming around the other side, but much longer on this side. Okay. One side of his claw is a lot smaller than the other. So that's why I have this side curving in a little bit more. And then to connect, I'm just going to do some little bumps, okay? Bumping up, bump, bump, and then bumping back down. You can make your bumps big or small. Make your crabs however you'd like. And so now you're going to kind of bring your shirt down, and you're going to make his little rump and bring it around town, in the words of SpongeBob. Okay. And then I'm just curving it into like a straight line. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Curving it around down. And then finishing it off with a nice straight line at the bottom. Just connecting those. See how I'm keeping my hands so light and feathery? Just so when I erase later my pencil marks, just be a nice smooth background. No pencil marks at the end. Alrighty. So now we've got his full body. We can kind of fill in where his pants are, right? So I'm going to go, his pants are super high. He's got those hip, stylish mom jeans that everyone's wearing nowadays. And we're going to just kind of curve them around and a little bit higher up in the back. Kind of made them a little bit too high in the front. Too high-waisted for this guy. Alrighty. And just curving this line here really gives him that round shape that he's got. Maybe he's eaten too many Krabby Patties at this point of his life. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner probably for this guy. Okay, so now that we've got that situated, I am going to make his little belt here. So what you're going to do is you're going to find right underneath the collar, and you're going to make a little rectangle. And then a rectangle within the rectangle. I'm making a little frame shape. That's going to be his little belt buckle. And then let's do this belt. So I'm just going to leave a little bit of space at the top here, like pants usually are. And I'm just going to make a straight line coming from the left side of his body.
Not bad. He looks pretty good.
What is that? Why are you playing that right now?
Talking about you drawing a picture of me is perfectly fine.
Oh my gosh! How long have you been here, Mr. Krabs? That's
Long enough to hear you say I ate too many Krabby Patties.
Oh my
I've
goodness.
never been in the best shape of my life. They called me Iron Abs Krabs when I was in the service. But you go ahead. You're doing fine.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't mean to offend you, Mr. Krabs.
It's okay. I'm not offended.
I know.
This guy, though, he might be offended. Oh,
Hi,
hey,
Clancy.
Avivah.
Hi, Clancy. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. You really startled me there. I was like,
Did
Matt,
I?
why are you playing music? Oh my goodness. Thanks for joining us. Now the pressure's on once again.
No, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great
Thank
job.
you. Oh my
You're
gosh.
terrific.
I'm so excited. Okay.
I don't know. He's a little fat for me.
You know what? Now that you're here, let me ask you, what's that little situation going on the top of his eyes? What are they, eyebrows? I don't know.
They're me eyelashes.
Ah.
They're crab lashes.
Oh,
Of course.
goodness.
See? They're crab lashes. Can you see them
I
there?
love it. I
Yeah.
love
Can you see them? Let me crab lashes there. There we go.
Oh, how great. Now I know. they kind of remind me of SpongeBob's a little bit. Maybe you're long
Exactly.
cousins.
What's that thing? Who's that weird thing?
Okay, well, thanks for joining us, Mr. Krabs. Hopefully you're drawing along with us. You're probably a professional now.
Oh no, I'm no professional.
I'm a terrible crabs drawer, but let me show you a couple of other crabs drawings that I've gotten over the years.
Oh, please.
And I'll show you my absolute favorite one that a young lady drew. But first, I'll show you a couple of the artists that we work with.
Please. That's so awesome. I love seeing other people's versions of crabs. I've seen some really cool ones too.
Alrighty. Coming over. Should have gotten these together before, but I didn't. Okay, so these are every year we give the cast gives the artists and the crew for SpongeBob a little gift card, and they usually give us these little thank you notes that have little pictures of crabs. They'll draw in there and they'll say like funny things in there.
Is that Robo Crabs? So give me the formulone. Give me the formulone. I can't say it. That's such a
Formuloni?
Yeah.
I don't know, but there's like little things of crabs in there. I'm not really sure who draws them. Here's another little bigger one.
Oh, great.
And there's a lot of artists drew around the corners. You can see, there's a whoops. I
thought they were signatures. Are they more crabs?
Yeah, more crabs, more signatures.
More gosh, I love that spider one looking
right. Pretty
realistic.
good. But my absolute favorite one was done by a young lady that we had invited to the show. I think a Make-A-Wish lady, okay. And she was differently abled, but she loved doing art. And so this one's my very favorite art of Mr. Krabs ever that somebody gave me, and it's done by Jordan. And
I love it.
Right? Isn't that neat? Isn't that so neat? It's just all red.
I love it. He does have a sponge quality about him too now in that square shape as well.
Right.
That's incredible. I love that.
Right? Isn't that cool? Yeah,
that's great. I'm so glad that you get so many different versions of your own character. That's awesome. I'm always telling people to send in their own versions of our characters.
It's so fun. It's so fun to see, because even if you mimic it perfectly, it's no two are exactly the same, and that's what makes it so neat and special.
It's very special, and it's so special to have you. I'm like, I thought it was like a ringtone going off or something. I was like, there's no way.
No, is it? Did I hear it was Matt's birthday?
It is. Come here, Matt.
Oh my goodness!
Well, we should sing happy birthday to him then, shouldn't we?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Maddie. Happy birthday to you.
Now send me money.
Thank you, Mr. Krabs. Thank you, Clancy. And thank you, Avivah. And congratulations on winning the poker tournament.
Oh, yes. Congratulations.
Complete accident. But thanks for having that poker tournament.
You're welcome.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you're drawn along just to the most of your abilities,
Well, I think I will next time. I think I'll try to join in as we
let us know if you have any ideas for our next character too. I love hearing them.
Oh, okay. I'll see if I can pick some up.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks for joining us. Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Clancy.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Avivah.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
You off?
I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to leave.
I don't know how to
Last word.
Well, Whoa, wow. That was awesome. I was truly shocked. It keeps on being a surprise too, which is like
Anything can happen.
I know, I guess so. Okay. Well, that was a lovely little intermission right there. But let's get our pencils. Let's keep on going. Let's keep it fresh. Wow. Alrighty. Okay, so let me screw my head back on a little bit. Alrighty, so we were doing the belt, right, guys? So I have already started with this left side. I don't know how much you guys have done while we were chatting it up, but hopefully you're still in the same spot as I am. And I'm actually gonna follow this top line here for his trousers and just bring it around. And he's got a little belt loop halfway through. So just kind of erasing halfway through here and then just making a little line across. And that just kind of shows that he's got, I think we're going to only let one belt loop be peeking out today. So just a little one there. And we're actually almost done here. So let's just finish off with his little fly zipper. So he's got two little seams coming down and a little one coming across and a little line right there. You can see that. It's a nice little zipper shape. And so he's got some very wide set legs. So we're going to have his one pant leg coming down and curving it around. And then what I'm going to do for the right leg is I'm going to just erase a little bit here because this leg is kind of further up on the page. It's closer to us than that left leg. So we're leaving a little space there and just curving around this little pant leg. And then he's got literally the easiest feet to draw on any character, I feel like, unless it's like an actual stick figure, but just two little ice cream cone shapes here. Alrighty, finishing off with this last claw. All right, curving it around. Gosh, that was so awesome. I'm so glad he was able to come. I'm still like thinking about it. All right, so I made a nice rectangular shape here, curving this arm up around just like this other one, and then just kind of following that line underneath for that bottom part of the arm. It's kind of in like one of those like cowboy stances, right? He looks like he's ready for, what is that called? Like a
6-shooter.
No, like a showdown. Like a
6-shooter.
Is that what that's called? 6-shooter.
Draw.
Yeah, where they draw. With like us.
Gunfighter.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just doing the same exact thing with what I did with the other claw here, bringing it up and kind of curving it out further than this inner claw. If you want, at the end here, I'll show you something fun to just add a nice little background to your crabs. All right. So just once again, making some nice little bumpy shapes. And there is our crabs. And now what I was saying is if you want to like just add some nice little dollar signs around him, I think that really kind of finishes this guy off. And if you want to go one step further, you can erase those eyes and give him some nice dollar signs because you know he's only got one thing on his mind. All right. There we go. Our crabs. Send me your crabs. Let me see what they look like. I loved seeing all the ones that Clancy got. I really want to see yours. And send me the ones from the other classes. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. You can also just send them to me, email them to me at Avivah at edasnerfamilycenter.org. And you can even just say, I'd rather you if you didn't post it or share it. I just want to see it. I want to see that you guys are having fun and drawing along with me. Well, that's basically it for today's class. Make sure to go say happy birthday to our director, Matt Asner, one of our directors. I can see my mom getting mad at me later on in the future if I didn't bring it up. But also make sure that you are sending me your addresses if you want to be a part of our Pen Pal program that we're starting with another community out in Indiana. I'd really, really love to see you a part of it and making new friends in a different state. I think it'd be super fun. But that's going to be it for today. This one went a little bit long because we had such a special guest. All right. Well, send me your ideas for next class. I can't wait to draw with you guys next Wednesday. Bye.
We know we ask a lot from our patron and support network, and we are always so grateful for your generosity. In these challenging times, it's even harder to raise the funding we need to serve our community and achieve our goals. So we're always looking for new ways to maintain our revenue without adding additional burdens to our supporters. Today, we're excited to share a great opportunity that can really help our community and requires no additional out-of-pocket from you. We've partnered with the Liberty Company Insurance Brokers and their Liberty Cares program. Liberty Cares is simple. You already make monthly payments for your insurance needs, whether it's auto, home, or for your business. For every line of insurance you move to Liberty, they will donate 25% of the commissions they receive on your policies back to our cause. And under this special partnership arrangement, that donation will come to us again and again every year you keep your policy with Liberty. Often, you'll be able to move your insurance into this program simply by signing one form. It's that easy. The Liberty Company is one of the nation's largest insurance brokers, and they've won a number of recognitions for their excellent operations and workplace culture. So you can rest assured that you will be well taken care of. If you would like to learn more about how this new partnership with Liberty can help turn your insurance dollars into much needed funds for our community, please visit libertycompany.com/libertycares or shoot them an email at libertycares@libertycompany.com. And please be sure to let them know that you're part of our community so that they will credit the benefit of your policies back to our organization. Your ongoing support is much appreciated. So thank you in advance.